Hey David, just got home from the rodeo, so excuse my non-workout attire, but I wanted to get this out to you as soon as possible. One of the things I like to do with all of my clients is I want to be able to teach you guys to think of some of this stuff on the fly yourself so that, hey, you can work out with me for the rest of your lives. I would like nothing better. But I understand, or at least I hope, that you're going to go to the gym on some days without me. And I want to be able to educate you guys as much as possible so you feel comfortable with that. So when it comes to substituting workouts, the first thing you need to do is you need to narrow down or put a label on exactly what type of exercise you are trying to substitute. There's 6 main type of movement exercises. You have your knee bends, which is like your squats or your lunges. You have your hip hinges, which is kind of your deadlifts, your kettlebell swings, anything where you're hinging at the hips. You have your vertical pushing, pushing something up. Your horizontal pushing, you're pushing something out. You have your vertical pulling, pulling something down, and your horizontal pulling something in. That's 6. But then you throw in the core, and there's 2 more. There's rotations, where you're turning your core, and then there's anti-rotations, and that's where you're fighting against your core trying to turn. You're fighting to stay in a straight line. And that's what the plank body saw is. You're fighting that urge for the body to turn and make things easier on itself. So, excuse me, when we substitute it, we need to substitute it with another anti-rotations type exercise. So we're gonna go ahead and rotate and change it up with a push-up position up-down, okay? So you're gonna need a step, some kind of elevated box or anything like that. I would suggest nothing too big right off the bat. I just have like an aerobics type step right here. It's probably 8 inches off the ground, okay? Nothing too big. I'll get that in frame for you. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get in push-up position right in front of this box. And the farther back I am from the box, the harder it's gonna be, because the more I'm gonna extend myself out. So as of right now, since it's your first day doing it, you might wanna be right up close to it. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna try very hard to fight that rotation and keep your body nice and still. And you're gonna climb up and you're gonna climb down. Then you're gonna switch your hands that lead. So I'm going right arm first, left arm first. And if that's a little bit too easy for you right off the bat, you don't need a higher step right away. Go ahead and walk yourself back and do the same thing, although this time I'm reaching out, so I'm extending myself a little bit more, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep my body as still as possible. So there you go. There is your, instead of the body saw, I know every gym's got a step or some kind of elevated box that you can do that with. So we're gonna go ahead and instead of the body saw, which I think was set at 20, maybe 15, sorry, I don't have the program right in front of me. I'm in kind of a hurry because I wanna get this to you. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 15 of these guys. So up and down, try and alternate hands. Again, not a huge difference whether you're alternating, your core is still gonna get a really good hit. So don't worry about that. I'm just a nut about symmetry. So again, hopefully this one works for you. If not, let me know and we'll come up with another alteration.